Do you know what a media converter is? Long-distance transmission cannot use the network cable, only fiber. The converter can convert the fiber optic port into an Ethernet port, so you can directly power the terminal equipment. Like this diagram, if your PoE switch does not have a fiber port, but needs to transmit over long distances, you can choose this pair of converters. Secondly, the benefits of PoE media converter. Here are the benefits. 1. The maximum transmission distance from 2 to 20 km. 2. The stability of fiber optic transmission guarantees stable monitoring of sensitive areas and point-to-point. 3. The converter's PoE output port provides direct data and power connections for the network camera. 4. Users can integrate new devices into existing cabling infrastructure. Part 3. PoE Media Converter Family. We have speeds from 100 megabits per second to 1000 megabits per second, transmit range from 3 km to 25 km. Single-mode optical fibers can travel 5, 10, 20 km, and beyond. And multimode optical fiber, the combination of different types of optical modules and fiber. The transmission distance depends on the inserted optical module. This is interface and LED indicators. A is used to transmit and B is used to receive. DC in 5 volts is to the power converter, no PoE function. Fiber type is single fiber, and RJ45 port supports 10/100/1000 Mbps. This one has DCN 5 volts, SFP slot, and RJ45 port, which support 802.3 AF/ at PoE output. Part 4, Network Solution. For surveillance deployment, when you power on the converter, PoE port power on the camera, fiber optics are used only to transmit data. For the Wi-Fi coverage project, an additional power supply is needed to power the converter, and the final output PoE out. The uplink port is fiber, downlink port is connected to AP. The converters are integrated with fiber optic interfaces to convert fiber optic Ethernet signals to electrical Ethernet signals, allowing for wider deployment of network equipment and lower costs. In this scenario, we use a pair of converters to enable remote fiber optic connections. Converter A is powered by a PoE switch, and converter B is powered by DC and transmits data to the IPC.